Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to all of you. I hope you can hear me and hopefully also see me. My video place I'm sitting is not so bright, but I thought it's good that I show my face. And once again, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. It is my profound honor and immense pleasure to welcome you to this momentous occasion, which is the graduation ceremony for the English Cohort 3 2025 of the James Hakim Leadership Development Program. Today, we gather not just to celebrate the completion of a program, but to witness the emergence of transformational leaders who will shape the future of healthcare across Africa. The James Hakim Leadership Development Program stands as a testament to AfriHealth's unwavering commitment to building nursing leadership capacity across our continent. Named in honor of a visionary leader who understood that investing in nurses is investing in the very foundation of our health system. This program embodies the principle that excellent healthcare begins with empowered, skilled, and visionary nursing leaders. Today, we celebrate not only academic achievement, but the cultivation of leadership that will echo throughout hospitals, communities, and health systems for decades to come in our beloved continent. To you, our graduates, you are the change that Africa needs. You are the reason we are here today. When you begin this journey, you brought with you years of clinical experience, compassion for your patients, and a desire to make a difference. Today, you leave equipped with something more: the knowledge, the skills, the confidence, and the networks to transform nursing practice and health systems across our region. Throughout this program, you have deepened your clinical expertise while developing strategic thinking. You have grappled with complex challenges facing our health systems, from workforce shortages to quality improvement, from resource constraints to pandemic preparedness. You have built lasting networks with your peers across the countries, across the regions of Africa, creating a community of practice that transcends borders. You have demonstrated resilience and dedication, balancing your studies with professional responsibilities and, of course, personal commitments. You have embraced innovation, doing an online program for 10 weeks, learning to lead change in environments that desperately need new approaches. You have proven that you are not just practitioners of nursing, you are architects of healthcare transformation. You graduate into a healthcare landscape that needs you now more than ever. Across East, Central, Southern, and West Africa, nurses constitute the largest segment of our health workforce. Yet nursing leadership has been historically undervalued and under-resourced. You are graduating at a pivotal moment when our health systems are rebuilding and reimagining themselves in the wake of COVID-19, when UHC demands equitable access to quality services across the continent, when the nursing shortage threatens our ability to deliver basic care, when our communities are demanding more and more, and especially patient-centered, respectful, and high-quality healthcare, when digital health and innovations are transforming healthcare delivery. Therefore, the world needs nurse leaders who can navigate these complexities with wisdom, compassion, and strategic vision. You are those leaders. Your responsibility and your promise. With this certificate comes great responsibility. You now join a select group of African nursing leaders trained not just to manage, but to transform. Your communities, your colleagues, and your patients are counting on you to lead with integrity, champion quality and safety, advocate fearlessly, mentor generously, innovate courageously, and lead with compassion. Never forgetting, like I always tell my nursing students, that behind every statistic, there is a person, there is a family, there is a community. Our commitment to you as you leave today, know that AfriHealth's commitment to you does not end with this graduation. You are now part of our alumni network. You are part of us as AfriHealth. You're part of a growing community of health leaders transforming systems across Africa. We as AfriHealth will continue to support your career development and leadership journey, create platforms for you to share innovations and learn from peers, connect you with opportunities to contribute to policy and practice improvements, celebrate your achievements and amplify your voices, and stand with you as partners in building the health systems that Africa deserves. You are not leaving AfriHealth. You are carrying AfriHealth's mission forward into your institutions and your communities. This occasion would not be possible without the dedication of many, our faculty and mentors, our partners and funders, to the families and friends here today, to all the institutions represented here today, to the wonderful AfriHealth Secretariat that has supported the success of the James Hakim Leadership Development Program for Nursing Leadership, and to our graduates, patients, and colleagues who have been the inspiration and motivation throughout this journey. As you move ahead, I just want to challenge you to be bold, to be collaborative, to be visible, to be grounded, to be hopeful. Today is not an ending, it is a beginning. As you return to your hospitals, your clinics, your communities, you carry with you not just a certificate, but a torch of knowledge, of leadership, of possibility. May you use it to illuminate the path forward, to inspire others, and to light the way forward, the health systems that we all envision. We want health systems that are equitable, effective, compassionate, and truly serve the people and the needs of our people here in Africa. The James Hakim Leadership Development Program was designed to develop leaders who would transform African health systems. As I look to this graduating class, I see exactly that. Transformers, innovators, advocates, and visionaries who will leave an indelible mark on healthcare across our continent. And as I close, to you, our graduates, walk out of here today with your heads held high. You have earned this achievement through hard work, through dedication and sacrifice. You are ready. Africa's health systems are ready for your leadership. Go forth and lead with excellence, with compassion, and with the unwavering commitment to improving the health and well-being of our people. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are immensely proud of you, and we cannot wait for the impact that you all will make. Thank you, and please join me in celebrating our exceptional graduates today. Thank you so very much. And I would like now to hand over to Georgina Yeboah, the Executive Director of AfriHealth.
Thank you very much, Judy. And so we are celebrating. Congratulations to our English Cohort 3 graduates today. So excited that this program that we started working on in 2023, today we are seeing the third cohort for English. And I must say that we were also excited when we had the French Cohort 1 and then the Portuguese Cohort 1 also completing and graduating. This is really a great achievement for AfriHealth and for Africa that we've been able to do that. And so congratulations once again, English Cohort 3. It has not been an easy journey, but you've been able to sail through. And we've heard all the stories, how you've been able to stay through, even where it was difficult. I know we have internet challenges, but you've been able to stay through. You also had your workloads. And at this time, when a lot of your professional members have left your respective countries, and there is a lot of workload on you, you've still been able to go through this program. And today you are successfully graduating. Congratulations, congratulations. We are proud of you for what you've been able to do. And I must say that I'm always happy that some years back, when I joined AfriHealth, I joined AfriHealth 5 years ago, and together with Judy and other nursing leaders, we saw the need to have a leadership training program for our nurses. It wasn't easy. We had been speaking to people, trying to really get funding to do that, but that was not possible. But thanks to our partners, University of California, San Francisco, Deborah is not here. She sent her apology. Mike, Reed, who were able to get the funding to be able to run this program. And we are so excited that we didn't know we'd be able to even get the money to do these 5 cohorts. That is 3 cohorts for English and 2 cohorts for French and Portuguese. But we've been able to do that for our continent, and we are very excited about that. And I must say that for us as AfriHealth, we are not hoping that this will be the end. Yes, our funders have indicated that they don't have any information about continuing to fund us, and we all know the funding situation on the globe currently. But we are working on sustaining this program. So we've started discussing with the colleges, the postgraduate colleges. We've had an interaction with the West Africa College of Nursing and Midwives. We're also looking at going to ESCACON. I'm happy that we have our keynote speaker from there. That is the East Central and Southern Africa College of Nursing and Midwives. We are also hoping to discuss with them and other nursing and midwifery postgraduate colleges on the continent on partnering with them for us to be able to continue to run this program. On our own, also, we are looking at a CPD accreditation. And in Ghana, we've reached out to the Nursing and Midwifery Council. They've told us about their accreditation procedures. And so we are exploring that. And we hope that we'll be able to do for other countries. I know that our Chief Nursing Officer from Nigeria is also in this graduation call, and we're hoping that we'll be able to work together with her. And so we'll look at the countries. If we can't get a continental accreditation, we can look at how we can get it within the countries so that this program can really move on and people can be, confident that they can present it wherever they are to their accreditation bodies or regulatory bodies for recognition. Also, we are looking at financing. We're looking externally, but also looking internally. One of the things that we're doing is how do we cut costs so that we'll be able to reduce the cost of running the program. We did some reviews, and we noted that if we have 50 nurses who have to be on board this program, each of them will be paying a little below $600. And that is a lot of money. We did a survey and people say that their capability is not more than $150. And so we are looking within that, even if we don't get external funding and we have to charge our trainees, how do we cut the cost such that we'll be able to meet what they are asking for? So these are some of the things that we are doing, including seeing how people can do things for us pro bono. And so all these are part of the ways that we are doing to be able to get to sustain this program and continue to run this program. I want to say that as you leave here, we want to see, as Judy has said, the change. I always, and when I teach my students, I tell them that I want you to start the change whenever you start any course, any model. I want to see a change because you learn something new. And so when you go back to work, let the people there know that you are doing a program which is really transforming you and you are also bringing that transformation. And so we'll say that for people to know what we've done and for us to be able to talk about this work and tell our story, that will let funders even come in or other people partner with us. That will depend on the change that you bring. So that when we write our stories, we will not say we've trained 100 and something nurses, but we'll say that training this is the impact that we've been able to make, and that will let our stories sell for others to come in. As I conclude, I want to express appreciation to our coordinator, Judy, for the commitment that you've brought into this work. We've not been able to compensate you for all that you've done, but you've done a lot of sacrifices. You are so passionate about nursing leadership and about nursing, and you've sacrificed a lot, and we really appreciate the good work that you've done. And for our facilitators, we are so grateful to you. You've offered the opportunity for our trainees to really have engagement from other countries. So this makes our program an international program, not just a local program, because they've learned from you what you are doing in your respective countries and the things that they've also learned and can also apply where they are. We appreciate our funders, University of California, San Francisco, HESA, the Health Resources and Services Administration of the US, for funding us for our 5 cohorts. And also we want to say thank you to Secretariat, that's where I work, my staff who have committed so much into this work. And then finally to you trainees, thanks so much. Thanks so much, because if we had played this trumpet and you haven't danced to the tune by registering or enrolling, we wouldn't have had this success story. So thanks so much. And thank you everybody here. And thanks to our key people who are also with us today. Over to you, Judy.
Thank you so much, Georgina, our Executive Director at the AfriHealth Secretariat in Kumasi, Ghana. We always appreciate that AfriHealth really wouldn't be able to be what it has or do what it has done without our Secretariat and the wonderful work they do. I have just now received a message from Dame Francisca Okafor, who is the Director of Nursing Services in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. She is in a meeting. She actually thought the graduation was starting 1 hour ago, so she came online and I just told her, no, it's starting now. So she's not been able to be part of us. However, she sent me a recording of her message, and I hope I am tech savvy enough to play it for you that you can hear it. She sent it to me on WhatsApp. And I hope perhaps if I put it near my microphone, you'll be able to hear it.
As you step forward from this program today.
Can you hear that?
I want to ask,
yes,
how do you translate the learning?
If you can hear it, then that's good. Let me now start it properly.
Good afternoon, distinguished colleagues and esteemed graduates of James Hakim Leadership Program for African Nurse Leaders. I bring you heartfelt and resounding congratulations from Nigeria, the sunshine of Africa. My name is Dame Francisca Okafor. I'm the Government Chief Nursing and Midwifery Officer, the Director Nursing in the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Abuja. This phenomenal 3rd cohort of James Hakim Leadership Development Program, graduating today, we celebrate you, not just because of the completion of a course, but the conscious and deliberate shaping of a tool that will critically reshape African health for the future. Your leadership.
I can't hear anything. Have we lost her? Or is just me?
Can you hear her?
Stock of health workforce know-how, no doubt. We are the backbone of our health systems. Yet, as you and I will agree that we are often challenged and we operate within structures that are not of our own design. Structures that do not give us the leverage to demonstrate our capacities and capabilities according to our trainings. The physician-centered system, where professional rivalries can stifle collaboration, and where the deliberate non-inclusion of nursing leaders is sadly a regular occurrence in many settings, is what we should stand to change with this training. But this certificate is not merely a piece of paper. It is evidence of your refusal to accept the status quo. It is your declaration that you are ready to lead from wherever you stand. So, as you step forward from this program today, I want to ask, how do you translate the learning into tangible changes? How do we lead when our seats at the table are not readily offered? How do we sow? We should do so rather by being strategic, by being undeniable of the challenges, and by anchoring our actions in the pillars that guides our profession. I would like to charge you to be architects of a new reality. And I charge you to leverage on the strategic directions for nursing and midwifery. Use that as your blueprint. The global strategic direction that was launched by WHO, and each and every member country were charged by WHO to adapt. I announce to you gladly that Nigeria launched its strategic direction for nursing and midwifery precisely on the 9th of October, a month, about 6 weeks ago. And we believe that we now have the strategic document, the blueprint to guide our strategic moves. We need to leverage on the interrelated and interactive sets of policy priorities of the strategic direction, talking about the pillars of education, job creation, leadership, and service delivery. We need to lead through service delivery. And we need to be intentional about what we do. we need to understand that we cannot be ignored because the services we render are indispensable. So we need to strategically engage, identifying who are our allies, who our support network within the healthcare structure, and how do we engage them through advocacy to get them to our side so that we can elevate the quality and efficiency of the services we give, knowing that we make the value of nursing leadership undeniable by going through strategic advocacy paths. So I charge you to become the go-to experts for resolving the most pressing challenges in your units, in the ministries, in the clinics, in the hospitals, and in your communities. Lead through education, lead through mentorship, so that you can multiply yourselves in the various nurses that cross your paths. As I always tell my people, that if you are almost exiting service, you have gotten to the pinnacle of your profession, you have served out your career and you're about retiring, can you take stock and ask how many of yourselves have you replicated? So this certificate course that you have been privileged to pass through courtesy of AfriHealth, and congratulations, Dr. Judy, for always championing this and turning out more leaders, more assertive leaders into the profession. I want to say that this certificate has placed in your hands the tool that you need for engagement. You need to create new spaces for yourself and other nurses to excel. You are not asking for a seat at an existing table, because nurses have traditionally not been factored into that leadership position by the physician-centered kind of system that we find ourselves. But we are to build new tables. We are to bring our chairs to the table, and we are to redefine the agenda. As you graduate today, it is a down payment of the future of African healthcare. You are the leaders who will dismantle the barrier of non-inclusion, not with loud protests alone, but you need to speak up anyway, but with irrefutable competence, strategic influence, and transformative services. The road ahead is not easy, but you are now equipped with this certificate from James Hakim Leadership Development Program you've just been exposed to. Now you are no longer just nurses. You are vanguards, and I charge you with the sacred duty of leading the largest health workforce to its rightful place at the heart of shaping Africans' health destiny. Go forth and lead the continent. Dear graduates of James Hakim Leadership Development Program, the continent is waiting for you. Congratulations. From me, with immense pride and expectation, I say congratulations. From Director and Government Chief Nursing and Midwifery Officer, Nigeria. Thank you, and thank you.
And there you have heard it from the horse's mouth herself, Dame Francisca Okafor, who is the Government Chief Nursing and Midwifery Officer in the Federal Ministry of Health in Nigeria. We are very excited that she was able to give us her thoughts and her encouragement, and I charge all of you to take her words, which were so well spoken and well chosen and well said, to heart as you graduate this afternoon. Dame Francisca Okafor at the Federal Ministry of Health in Abuja, Nigeria, is not just a chief nurse in title, but a high-ranking nursing leader. And so you can't say that we don't have them in Africa. You've heard from her this afternoon. She's a prominent nurse leader who advocates for the independence and autonomy of the nursing profession in Nigeria. And you can hear her from the background at the meeting where they are doing work focused around the strategic directions for nursing and midwifery. So I'm so excited to have been able to expose you to her, and despite the fact that you weren't able to see her face, you were able to hear her voice and know and have it in the back of your mind as you take things forward. So welcome. Thank you to her, Francisca, and I hope each and every one of you were able to hear her words of wisdom. And so now I move to, sorry about that, the keynote address. And I want you to meet our keynote speaker this afternoon, who is none other than Dr. Glory Nsibi. She's a good friend of mine for many years, and actually was part of the NEPI that birthed AfriHealth. And we did work in Eswatini many years ago, where she was the registrar of the Nursing Council there and involved in a lot of the nursing initiatives in her own home country. Dr. Glory ascended in 2022 to become the president of the East Central and Southern Africa College of Nursing and Midwifery, commonly called EXACON. She holds a PhD in public health, a master's in leadership and change management, and a bachelor's degree in advanced medical and surgical nursing. She also holds a diploma in ophthalmic nursing, health services strengthening, and general nursing and midwifery. She has over 22 years in the nursing and midwifery profession, and she is joining us all the way from Eswatini. Glory, we are so happy to have you. I'll hand it right back to you.
Thank you very much, Judy. And thank you very much, colleagues who are attending this graduation ceremony. I'm really excited to be part of this historic event, which is happening today. Judy has alluded to the fact that we come a long way together. It's been a long time, Judy. And I had traveled to Kenya. I came back last night, but I couldn't decline if you request me to be the keynote speaker. So that is why I'm here today, to just grace the occasion. So just give me time to start my keynote address by saying the Executive Director of AfriHealth, Georgina Yebo, the coordinator of the James Hakim Leadership Development Program, Ms. Judy Kanyola, the Government Chief Nurse, Dame Francisca Okafor, educators, distinguished guests, practitioners, future leaders who are our graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my singular honor and privilege to be with you virtually today and speak about a subject that lies at the heart of quality healthcare, leadership in nursing and midwifery education. I want to congratulate AfriHealth through the James Harkin Leadership Development Program for addressing this important and vital subject matter at a time when nursing leadership is challenged. In every community, in every hospital ward, in every delivery room, nurses and midwives are the steady hands, the vigilant eyes, and the compassionate presence that uphold the dignity and safety of patients. But behind every confident professional, in those moments of care, stands another critical force, the leaders who shaped their education, their values, and their vision. Let us look at leadership as an engine of transformation. Executive Director, you will agree with me that healthcare today is not what it was 10 years ago. And 10 years from now, it will be even more complex. Technology is advancing. Patient needs are evolving, and health systems across the world are under increasing pressure. In this environment, leadership is not optional, but it is essential. For nurses and midwives, leadership begins long before they step into clinical practice. It begins in the classroom, the simulation lab, the mentorship sessions, and the training wards. Leadership in education determines the kind of professionals we send into the world. And more importantly, the kind of care that patients ultimately receive. Why leadership matters in nursing and midwifery today. 1, leadership builds confidence and professional identity. The strongest nurses and midwives are not only clinically skilled, they are decision makers, advocates, critical thinkers. Effective educational leadership instills these qualities early, allowing students to see themselves not just as caregivers, but as agents of change and impact, capable of influencing policy, improving systems, and driving innovation. Secondly, leadership ensures quality and safety. Education leaders shape curricula that aligns with international standards, one of which is the WHO Global Strategic Directions for Nurses and Midwives 2021-2025, of which your program has aligned itself with, as well as practice and modern competencies. By doing so, they safeguard the health system itself. In essence, strong leaders in education create strong clinicians, and strong clinicians save lives. 3, leadership inspires innovation in teaching and practice. Leaders and educators of AfriHealth, the future of nursing and midwifery involves digital health, AI-driven diagnostics, advanced maternal care models, community-centered interventions, and more. Without visionary leadership, education risks falling behind. Leaders are the ones who ask, how can we teach better? How can we prepare students for the world that is coming, not just the world that is? 4, leadership cultivates compassion and ethical practice. At the core of our profession lies humanity. Leadership in education nurtures empathy, integrity, respect, and cultural sensitivities, values that cannot be taught by textbooks alone, but through the example set by mentors, supervisors, and educators as role models. What kind of leadership do we need as a continent? Leadership in nursing and midwifery education must be bold, inclusive, and dynamic. It must move beyond traditional roles and embrace transformational leadership that inspires others to grow. Collaborative leadership that values teamwork and interprofessional relationships. Advocacy leadership that fights for resources, recognition, and improved working conditions. Courageous leadership that challenges outdated systems and pushes for meaningful reform. Governance, leadership that will sit in every board meeting and inspire change, and governance principles as enshrined in King 5 of 2025. The leadership that we need and want is one that listens, leadership that empowers, leadership that elevates the profession. Then what is the call for action? The call to action is to every educator, administrator, mentor, student present today. You are leaders, whether you hold the title or not. Leadership is not a position. It is a mindset. It is a daily decision to teach with passion, to learn with curiosity, to speak with integrity, and to serve with purpose. As nursing and midwifery continue to evolve, our educational leadership must evolve with it. Together, we must create an environment where students feel inspired, not intimidated. Educators are supported, not overstretched. Innovation is welcomed, not resisted. Compassion is cultivated, not assumed. In conclusion, the future of health depends not only in the professionals we train, but on the leaders who guide that training. Leadership in nursing and midwifery education is the bridge between today's challenges and tomorrow's solutions. Let us continue to lead with vision. Let us educate with excellence. And most importantly, let us build a generation of nurses and midwives who are not only skilled, but empowered leaders in their own right, shaping a healthier and safer and more compassionate world. Once again, congratulations to the graduates as they march to the world of reality, armed with leadership, knowledge, and skills. Lastly, I'm looking forward to collaboration between AfriHealth and Hexacon as the organizations share the same vision of producing competent workforce under the following pillars: education, practice, research, leadership, and management. With these few words, I thank you for listening.
Dr. Glory, Your words have touched me. Thank you so very much. At AfriHealth, we are excited that you've been able to be part of this. You were there at the beginning when NEPI was working, and now you can see how far we've come and how far you've come as well. And so it's wonderful that things are coalescing, that we can begin to look at ourselves as Africa, as a continent, and not breaking up into regional blocks or into tiny, tiny fragmented bits, but really looking at the whole. As nurses, we are able to see firsthand that when you look after a patient, you don't look after their eye or their nose, but you look after the whole human being. If one part is not working, the whole body is not working. So it's important, even as we translate this information we have and that we do as nurses every day, going into our health systems as well, begin to look at health systems as a whole. And partnering and collaborations are the best way to do this. So we are so happy that Hexacon can be part of this and can continue to be part of this conversation. AfriHealth will support your efforts in developing nursing leadership, nursing and midwifery leadership in the region, developing competent, compassionate, skilled nurses that the world needs. The strategic directions for nursing and midwifery that came out recently, 2025 to the end of the decade, are important blueprint for us to follow, important template for us to use. But we must always remember, at the end of it all, we ourselves have to know the context within which our patients work and bring that knowledge and information to make sure that then what we do is actually making the change that we need to see. So I'm really happy to have you here this afternoon. Glory, it's wonderful to see you. I'm glad you arrived safely back in Eswatini from Nairobi. And thank you so much for honoring me to take the time to speak to our students. Class, you can see the nursing leaders we have in Africa. They are a force to reckon with, right from Nigeria in the west down to South Africa, Eswatini. You can see the gamut of nursing leaders that we have. So when we are saying you are nursing leaders, don't say, oh, we don't have role models. The James Hakim Leadership Development Program is showing them to you. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth, loud and clear. So Glory, thank you so very much. We are so excited. Please continue to be part of us as we continue to share in this wonderful graduation ceremony this afternoon. Without further ado, I move on and want to introduce and have our facilitators, without whom the education would not have happened. And we had four facilitators, okay, 5 including myself, but the 4 are the ones I would love to hear from. I know Patricia is not here. I'm not sure how many of them were able to come, but if Madeline is here from Rwanda, would love to hear from you, Prof. Mado. Are you here? Secretariat, were we able to see if Prof. Madeline is part of us?
No, but I know Prof. Ntabi Falaze is in.
Okay, so Mado is not there. We have Prof. Ntabi from Botswana. Please, Prof, want to see you, hear from you. You are instrumental in the success of this program. Over to you, Ntabi.
Good afternoon, Cohort 3. I don't really want to spoil the message. The speakers who spoke before me spoke very well about the James Hakim Leadership Program. It was an honor and a privilege to have interacted with you in a scholarly manner through the lectures and the discussions that we have. We have learned a lot from you, and like Dr. Glory pointed out, that leadership is not about the position, but the mindset. I also listened to the chief nurse in Nigeria that, you are here, we're waiting for you. Africa is waiting for you to take the lead, to take the reins. And I think you have the skills, the knowledge and the skills now to actually move this with the leadership knowledge that you acquired and the skills that you learned. And I think you are ready to lead. I'm ever impressed with the commitment that and dedication that you demonstrated through all the challenges we went through, from the internet issues to conferences in between. There were lots of things, elections and so forth, and you stuck through it all. And with that, I think you demonstrated key attributes of leadership, and I'm confident that you are going to go out there and lead. So I just want to say congratulations to you all, and to thank Judy for the organization, and Madam Georgina for their patience, and Michael and Winfred for setting up the meetings all the time. And at times we'll miss each other, the miscommunication at times that happened, but you were there, and truly you are the leaders. I just want to thank you for the opportunity and the privilege, and that you are now part of AfriHealth. And I've seen the conference flagged next year in Barara, and I hope to meet some of you there. And Botswana is bracing itself for the 10th conference of AfriHealth. So I want to believe that the collaboration between and amongst yourselves will be strengthened through this participation in the class, and that the Hexacon, Dr. Glory, we are members of that, and will become even more active. And I can see you also on the recruitment drive, which is a good thing. So I think it's really important that nurses belong to their professional organizations, and also, really lift the flag, not just of the nursing profession, but of Africa as a whole. The world has changed. The landscape has changed in funding, in education, and everything. And we want to see our nurses up there. So congratulations. Go out there and conquer the world. Thank you, Judy. Over.
Thank you, Ntabi. Thank you so very much. This program, the JHLDP, actually had facilitators who are full-blown faculty at the higher ranks of professor and associate professors in nursing. Madeline is from Rwanda. She's actually the second full professor of nursing in Rwanda, and has been instrumental in Module 1. Very excellent teacher, excellent nursing leader from a country that's often not remembered. And I was very glad that we could bring in Prof. Mado, because I think the more that AfriHealth moves away from the traditional English-speaking countries that were there, the more that this message is bringing us together as nurses and midwives. We had also Dr. Omar Manjang, who is the government chief nurse of Gambia, and he was able to teach Module 2 for the previous cohorts, not for this one. Again, Dr. Omar is the Ministry of Health, is at the Ministry of Health of his country, Gambia. And also, like Rwanda, Gambia was not traditionally a part of the MEPI-NEPI that birthed AfriHealth. So you can see that we are growing, and all of these are being encouraged to not only join AfriHealth, but to join their professional membership associations as nurses. So whichever region you come from, whether East, South, Central, or West, please make sure you do become part of that, because that increases not only your credibility, your stature, your standing, but also equips you with a lot of skills that you need to navigate the turbulent waters we face nowadays in this, difficult geopolitical world. Professor Patricia Katoa Mkwato is actually the academic deputy vice chancellor at Mulungushi University in Zambia. She's also part of Hexacon. I think she's your chairperson for, if I'm not wrong, research, and also a leader within AfriHealth. So you can see really the giants that have really given of themselves for this program. Dr. Rose Chalo Nabiri is from Uganda. She was former dean at the College of Health Sciences at Makerere University. She's currently a professor, associate professor at Busitema University in Eastern Uganda, again, a nursing leader from the region, and really powerful. And so you can see, students, really, there's nothing that we skimped in terms of giving you the top cream, the top of everything, and the knowledge and the skills that you acquired. Now we are replicating ourselves, as Prof. Okafor said. Make sure you replicate. So as you retire, as we fade away, maybe as we grow older, we have to make sure that we leave ourselves behind so that our profession continues. Thank you very much, Prof. Ntabi. We are excited. Actually can't wait to come to Botswana. It's a lovely country. And we're very happy that we were able to give of yourself in terms of teaching our students. Thank you so very much. So without further ado, I want to move into the next part of our graduation ceremony.
Judy, Rose is around.
Oh,
Rose
is she?
I sent you a message, yes.
I was talking, I didn't see. Rose, please, let's have you.
Okay, thank you so much. I don't know that you can see me, but the graduates know me actually. I'm so happy to be here and to witness. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes,
Rose, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm happy to be part of this ceremony, and I would like to thank AfriHealth and the James Hakim Leadership Program for inviting me to participate as a facilitator. I can assure you that I was not a facilitator, but I also learned a lot from the participants, especially this cohort. You know, as from our guest speaker, she said leadership is a mindset. And these people, I can tell you that they are already leaders, they have been leaders, and me particularly, I learned from them, from the discussions, from the live discussions and the participation. So I was really happy. And when I met some of them in Senegal at the symposium, it was really good for us. Even the Ugandans I had never met, I met them from there. So we thank you, and we thank you, ED and the AfriHealth at large, for facilitating the nurses. Now, we know that we are building a critical mass of nurse leaders. And from what we have heard from our guest speaker, we shall be able to make change in the healthcare delivery, because leadership has actually been a problem. But if many come and they participate they add on. Of course, they come with their knowledge and skills, but they add on something, and we share. So it has been a very good program, and I was happy to participate, and I hope there will be more, so that we continue to build this critical mass of nurse leaders in Africa. So, dear graduates, I congratulate you, and I can say that it was very good, nice to meet you all. Thank you for being a very good class. You were really good. Discussing issues as they are from your experience, from our experiences. It was really good, and I hope we shall continue to move with that spirit and mindset and improve the healthcare wherever we are. Thank you so much. I wish you the best in your areas, because you might not be changing, but I know it will, wherever you'll be working or where you are working. I wish you the very best, and I hope we shall meet again soon. Thank you, Edie, thank you, Judy, and everybody. That IT person who used to help us, I cannot forget. Yeah, so we thank the team, the Secretariat, for supporting this program. Thank you. Over to you, Judy.
Thank you, Rose. It's wonderful to see you and hear your voice. Thank you for everything you continue to do for AfriHealth. And as much as you're saying you learned a lot, I believe we also continue to learn, and the students learned a lot from you. Thank you so very much, Rose. We are really excited that you could be part of this program. So now, as we've heard from our English Cohort 3 facilitators, we move to the next part, which is exciting. I think graduates, this is the moment you've been waiting for, awarding you certificates and moving you from graduates to graduates. Without further ado, I'll just call out your names. And of course, you know from Roger how you're going to download your certificate from the AfriHealth Learning Management System. But today we want everybody to see you and to congratulate you for this wonderful achievement. Abena Asabea Tweneboa from the St. Michael Catholic Nursing and Midwifery Training College, Pramso, first graduate from Ghana. Congratulations, Abna. Emmanuel Kobia from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in Kumasi, Ghana. Congratulations. Sheila Oduro Mensah from the PML Children's Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations. Leona M. Enyonam Kwame from the Ho Teaching Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations. Bakari Sane from Esau District Hospital in the Gambia. Congratulations. We have Evelyn Muswema from the Rowan Antelope General Hospital in Zambia. Congratulations, Evelyn. Betunga Benjamin from Rembarara Regional Referral Hospital in Uganda. Congratulations. Tina Nyirenda from the Institution of Chilenje Hospital in Zambia. Congratulations. Monica Akosua Manti from Ho Municipal Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations on this graduation. Banele Prudence Mahlangu from Buhwejo District Local Government in South Africa. Congratulations, Banele. Yvonne Mushinge from the Women and Newborn Hospital in Zambia. Congratulations, Yvonne. We have Elochukwu Amaka Righteousness from Obafemi Awolowo University Teaching Hospital in Nigeria. Congratulations. And Joanne H.E.E. Shepherd from the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, University of Sierra Leone, from Sierra Leone. That is a wrong, she's not from Burundi, she's from Sierra Leone. Congratulations, Dr. Joanne Shepherd. We have Chizoba Nziako from Code Red Emergency Medical Services in Nigeria. Congratulations, Chizoba. Muiza Chimwemwe Nyasulu from Bwaila Hospital, Ministry of Health from Malawi. Congratulations. We have Chisomo Pethi from Likoma District Council from Malawi. Congratulations, Chisomo. Akinseloyin Rebecca Funmilola from the Adeo Maternity Teaching Hospital in Ibadan, Nigeria. Congratulations. Tausli Kondowe from Mzimba South District Hospital in Malawi. Congratulations. Yuglina Mwemba Piri from UTH Children's Hospital, Lusaka, Zambia. Congratulations. Kabira Deborah from Chirudu National Referral Hospital in Uganda. Congratulations, Deborah. Priscilla Ehonam Nutako from University Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations. We have Godfred Amponsa from the Atebubu Municipal Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations. Gongodha Nyirenda from Kamuzu University of Health Sciences in Malawi. Congratulations. Fales John Kalaundi from Nsanje District Hospital in Malawi. Congratulations. Comfort Na Ometse Nate from Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations. Lydia Lipende Chitseko from Mzimba District Hospital, Malawi. Congratulations. Edna Christine Opio from Busitema University in Uganda, congratulations. Mayambala Nanteza Violet from Mulago National Referral Hospital in Uganda, congratulations, Violet. Fatmata S. Tambi from Kanifing General Hospital in the Gambia, congratulations, Fatmata. Okwi Stephen from Ararapu Health Center 3 in Uganda. Okwi Stephen, congratulations. Abraham Adiyia Abur from Kintampo Municipal Hospital in Ghana, congratulations, Abraham. McLean Muntali from Kamuzu Central Hospital in Malawi, congratulations, McLean. We have Awori Margaret Achani from Mulago National Referral Hospital in Uganda. Congratulations, Margaret. Nyirongo Mutinta Mbachi from Mongu District Hospital in Zambia. Congratulations. O'Brien Musulumba from Kanyama General Hospital in Zambia. Congratulations, O'Brien. Baba Gale Jalo from the Ministry of Health in Gambia. Congratulations, Baba Gale. Atukunda Prudence Norway from Buhweju District Local Government in Uganda. Congratulations. Josephine Abawesi from St. Francis Hospital in Zambia, Uganda. Congratulations. Chingwe Vongai Justina from Makumbe District Hospital in Zimbabwe. Congratulations. Yes. Benjamin Moni from the University of Cape Coast Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations, Benjamin Moni. Guti Patience Agnes Anesu from the University of Zimbabwe in Zimbabwe. Congratulations, Patience. Unarin Michelle Nevilimadi from Mashamba Clinic in South Africa. Congratulations, Unarin. Albertina Ajemang Akohene from Kumasi South Hospital, Ghana. Congratulations, Albertina. Mudenda Criswell from Munyumbwe Level 1 Hospital in Zambia. Congratulations, Criswell. Lilian Navulia from Sechiunga Health Center 3 Mpiji District in Uganda. Congratulations, Lilian. Adongo Faith Ayen from Health Center 4 in Uganda. Congratulations, Faith. Joyce Munkondia from Mzimba District Hospital in Malawi. Congratulations, Joyce. We have Florence Adwoa Bongbo from 37 Military Teaching Hospital in Ghana. Congratulations, Florence. Esther Naki Duwonwa from Zimmerman Presbyterian Clinic in Accra, Ghana. Congratulations, Esther. Williams Paul Tange from Caritas, Nigeria in Nigeria. Congratulations, Williams Paul. Yes. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, team. Well
Congratulations to
done, the
all of us.
faculty and the cohort.
Thank
Well
you,
done. Well
Judy.
done. Well done.
Well
Congratulations to
done. We are
Done.
so proud of you.
Lovely.
Well done.
Lovely,
So
lovely,
we'll
lovely.
ask our two students, Dr. Joan Shepard from Sierra Leone and Benjamin Moni, please give us words of appreciation from you as the students. I'll hand over to you, Joanne.
Good afternoon, everyone. Madam Vice President AfriHealth, Prof. Judy, the keynote speaker, Executive Director of AfriHealth, Madam Georgina, to all facilitators and coordinators of the AfriHealth James Akim Leadership Development Program, esteemed colleagues of Cohort 3 of the James Akim Leadership Program, everyone here present. Today is a happy day. We started our educational journey in July, uncertain of the future. As health professionals, we excitedly join the training. We are hopeful and we had high expectations. The James Akim Leadership Training Program was of high quality, comprehensive, intensive, and well packaged. Throughout the training, we were exposed to 5 modules of relevance with embedded exercises. We had opportunities of working in groups. The training was very interactive. We were exposed to modern teaching methodologies and practical exercises. With this said, let me on behalf of Cohort 3 express our deepest gratitude to our facilitators, coordinators, and also secretarial support. We are grateful for the support also behind the screen. To Prof. Judy, Prof. Rose, Prof. Patricia, Prof. Palazzi, and Magdalene, we remain grateful. We are also grateful to the coordinator, Winifred, to Rogers, and also Michael and others who were supporting the cause. We will forever endeavor to make a difference wherever we find ourselves. Let me assure you on behalf of Cohort 3 that we would do our very best. We promise to be leaders and pillars of success wherever we find ourselves. There were some colleagues in Cohort 3 who stood out in leading the teams. To the team leaders, let me say thank you very much. There are some colleagues who stood out that I have to call out their names. They gave up their time. Baba Gale, O'Brien, Chisumo, Stephen, Banele, Fatmata, Benjamin, Bakari, Sastone, Florence, and the others. We are grateful for such an opportunity that was offered to us by AfriHealth. Let me assure you, our facilitators, the organizers and funders, that we are now more knowledgeable and skillful as leaders. The sessions were very interactive and of great relevance to nurses in Africa. We have met colleagues from other countries and we have interacted as teams and also as classmates. Africa needs nurse midwives who will make a difference in the health sector and the health status of our clients and patients alike. We are determined as Cohort 3 to make a positive impact in our workplace. 20th November 2025 remains special. Graduation is a time of celebration. Despite some challenges, we emerge as nurse midwives who are now well equipped, more knowledgeable, and we would be able to work within complex health system. Prof. Judy, you have been very instrumental. You inspired us right through. You have been with us. Prof. Palazzi, and Prof. Magdalene, and also Prof. And the other professors. You have been very wonderful and exemplary. Some of the students shared meaningful experiences from their countries, and this we take with us wherever we are. Today is the beginning of a new journey. Once again, let me say a very big thank you to all our professors for the time that you spent in taking us through the modules. Let me say a special thank you to AfriHealth and also to the Secretariat, those who supported us throughout the session. Long live Cohort 3 of the James Akim Leadership Development Program. Long live AfriHealth, and long live our facilitators, our executive directors, and staff and coordinators of AfriHealth. We are thankful, we are grateful. Thank you very much. Ipip hooray to all of us. Congratulations, colleagues. Let us go out and make a difference. Let us make AfriHealth proud. This training is offered at free cost, and we want to assure you that we'll give our level best. Thank you very much to our keynote speaker for those inspirational and brilliant message. And thank you to all our facilitators for your time, your commitment, and dedication. Let me assure you that we appreciate you all from the bottom of our heart. We thank you, we love you, and we miss you. To my colleagues, let us keep in touch. This is not the end. Let us keep in touch with one another. Let us continue to share our experiences. Thank you very much for your attention. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Once
Hello,
again,
Judy. We didn't see Joanne's video.
can see her.
Yeah, her video was not on. I'm
Can you
sure
see me?
that it would be great if Glory
Can
could
you see me?
also see
I'm
her.
in a
Yeah, we
conference.
didn't see your video. Sorry.
Yes, I'm
Thank
in
you.
Togo. Yes,
Okay.
on a conference.
Thank you so
Wonderful.
much. Thank you.
It's great
We are
to
so
see
proud
you.
to have you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Benjamin Moni, over to you.
All right. Hello, everyone. Because of time, I respectfully and humbly want to stand on the established protocol by Dr. Joanne to say a very good afternoon to all of us. I think Dr. Joanne has pretty much said everything, but I first of all want to thank the Almighty God for bringing us this far. His strength, grace, and guidance has indeed sustained us throughout this journey. This experience has been truly transformative. We have not only gained valuable leadership skills, but also learned the importance of collaboration, ethical decision-making, and most importantly, self-awareness in nursing leadership. I must say that this program has helped most of us to come out of our comfort zones and learn how to be team leaders. We learned how to give presentations, and we also learned how to do extensive research on specific topics. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to our facilitators, Prof. Madeline, Prof. Ntabiseng, Prof. Rose, Prof. Patricia, and last but certainly not the least, the coordinator and vice president of AfriHealth, Prof. Judy Kanyola. We want to say a very big thank you for your dedication, your patience, your mentorship, and guidance. Your commitment to nurturing our leadership abilities has made this program truly impactful. A special thank you to Mr. Roger and Ms. Winifred Mensah and the entire AfriHealth Secretariat for their massive support throughout the program. Your patience in helping us navigate the IT challenges and other difficulties we encountered made our learning experience smooth and enjoyable. We are truly grateful. And now to my fellow graduates, a very big congratulations to all of us on reaching this significant milestone in our leadership journey. Time will not permit me to say well done in our respective languages, but since I am a Ghanaian, I would like to seize this opportunity to say Ayiko to all of us. I can confidently say that we are now one big family. Before I bring my remarks to a close, I would like to encourage all of us to continue to lead with integrity, humility, and courage. And we should know that the skills and knowledge we have gained in this program are meant to positively impact our teams, our patients, our communities, and our countries at large. We should never think that we are insignificant to make a difference. As a matter of fact, now is the time we rose up to be change makers. And finally, congratulations to all of us once again. I would like to end with a quote from John C. Maxwell, which says that a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Let us all move forward with confidence and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Benjamin Moni. Thank you all for your attention. Congratulations to all of us once again. And God bless us all. Amen.
Thank you, Benjamin. Wonderful words. Thank you so much, both you and Joanne, for being outstanding students of this program. And for me, I now know that in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, I already have the nursing leaders, and all I want to see from you is just good things coming out and more and better and anchoring of the challenge, or solutions to the challenges that we are facing within our continent, particularly around health systems, health service delivery, research, education, and practice, particularly within nursing profession, but even outside. So without further ado, and as we come to a close, I want to invite Evans, who is the Senior Program Manager of AfriHealth, to please give us his closing remarks.
Thank you very much. Please, can you hear me? Okay, great. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I would also begin by saying all protocol duly observed. My name is Evans Akanwe Atim, the Senior Programs Manager here at AfriHealth based at the Secretariat in Kumasi. And so I say good afternoon, good evening to you all, depending on your time zone. I also want to begin from the ecclesiastical teachings. We understand that there's a time for everything, a time to plant and a time to harvest. And I say for this program, I dare say a time to start a program or a course and a time to complete it. It is for this reason that we indeed are gathered electronically to celebrate you, the class of 2025, for this milestone, this significant milestone achievements. But whilst we celebrate you, we are also not oblivious of the fact that your 10 weeks journey into this nursing leadership program, which began on the 28th of July and ended somewhere in October, is one that reflects courage, resilience, humility, empathy, and a growth mindset, which a lot of you have already adduced in your earlier speech, especially from our class of 2025 graduates. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, from my side, it's highly difficult to find anything new on the concept of leadership in the context of nursing leadership training, because, or to add anything further on the nursing leadership training, because this has extensively been espoused on by our keynote speaker, and of course, our facilitator and able coordinator of this program. And so what I can say is that I would leave you with two nuggets, which I picked as my take home. That leadership is cause and every other thing is effects. And that leadership is not a position, which I felt was also very profound. And so as I bring this to an end, this quick remarks to an end, I want to challenge you all to be the difference, because leadership is key. So begin to make the little changes, begin to be the difference in your various facilities, your homes, your communities, your countries, wherever you find yourself. And of course, our relationship with you will not end with this program. With this graduation, it is going to be a continuous relationship with you. And I'm happy Madam Judy has already highlighted that she has already observed, where her nursing leaders will be or are currently. So where she needs them, she would quickly on me to end this with that already, but as one who is ending, I need to reiterate that just for emphasis and for also due mentioning that these people really deserve commendations. So I would say to our keynote speaker, who has defied all odds to be here with us. She had every reason to probably turn down, but she still made time for this very important occasion and has sincerely blessed us with her words of wisdom, and has also projected to us in the future perspective of nursing leadership what we should be expecting. So to Dr. Gloria, we are so grateful for you. We also thank Madame Dami Francisca Okafo, government chief nurse in Nigeria, who, even though she couldn't join us, at this particular moment, she still made time to record, recognizing the importance of this event, gave us a wonderful message by a recording, a voice note, a sharing with us. Now, we can't also conclude without thanking our able course coordinator. In fact, she has reflected in all sense of the word purpose and passion for nursing leadership and advancement in the continent. And so we cannot but re-emphasize our deep appreciation and the love for her, Madam Judy Kanyola, for your continuous, work in this area, and we wish you all the very best as you continue. May the good Lord strengthen you and keep you in good health, with more strength to go on the many years to come. Of course, our executive director at the secretariat has been the arrowhead in all this, inspiring us and directing and bringing us all to the center on this nursing leadership. And we couldn't have done all this, massive work without her leadership. And so we want to thank our executive director and also colleagues who have played various roles in ensuring that schedules are maintained, reminders are given, and then also shepherding the class. But of course, when we talk about the class, we cannot miss the fact that this class has been impactful, as others as class colleagues have mentioned, because of the deep level of expertise that our course facilitators brought to bear. And so we want to thank, in no specific order, Professor Rose, we want to thank Dr. Madeline, we want to thank Professor Falaz Ntebi Singh, we want to thank Professor Patricia Katoa Mukwato, for all the amazing, engagements that you have made yourself available. But most importantly, you will continue to mentor our nursing leader graduates, even though this program has come to an end, but I'm sure your doors are still open for them to engage with you. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, the creme de la creme, the ultimates, and the very people for whom we are gathered, we cannot, end without saying thank you for availing yourself. The class of 2025, making it the English Cohort 3 group, for availing yourself. In the words of my executive director, if we had blown our trumpet and you did not dance to the tune, we wouldn't be here. And so just to re-emphasize the fact that making time for this program, it's one that we sincerely appreciate. We know that you took this serious, you applied yourself, and you went through the program successfully. So I want to applaud you. Thank you so much for making yourself available. And before we draw the curtains to an end, or before I give the microphone back to Madame Judy, indeed, it has been recognized, but also let me just add again that our funding for this program was made possible by UCSF, University of California, San Francisco. Indeed, we wish they would have been here to see this memorials, graduation, but unfortunately, they are not here, but of course have extended their best wishes to all of you. So we want to thank you once again. Continue to make us proud wherever you are, and we are so grateful. Thank you, and over to you, Madam Judy.
Mine is easy. It's just to say thank you and to wish you a good evening. I know in most of our countries it's getting dark and getting to night. So thank you, all of you. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Glory, for being with us. Joanne, our student reps, the secretariat, all of you, and all the students and your family, Prof. Ntabi, Prof. Rose. Really, I want to thank you so much. It's really been so wonderful. I know we will continue with the support we have from Hexacon, from the various institutions, from AfriHealth itself, from really the goodwill for the people. Remember, this work we do is not for ourselves, but for our people, most of them who come to us when they are sick and suffering. So for me, with that at the back of my mind, I know we can't fail. So I want to give you the rest of the evening. Students, go out, celebrate, have a great time, download your certificate. If you face any challenge, please reach out. Goodbye, 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 and thank you. Bye bye. Thank you and congratulations. Yay.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations
Thank
to all
you.
graduates. God
Thank you
bless
very
you
much,
all.
Executive Secretary, Vice President Roger, Mr. Evans. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thanks to everyone.
Bye-bye, guys.